To all the hardworking and peace-loving Zimbabweans, the MDC would start by wanting to congratulate the Roman Catholic Church worldwide for having elected its new Pope, Pope Leo XIV. This comes at a time when the world is embroiled in conflict, serious conflict in Ukraine, serious conflict between India and Pakistan, conflict in the DRC and the Sahel region, and conflict in other parts of the world, especially in Gaza and the Middle East. We hope that the coming in of the new Pope will usher a new era. Zimbabwe is in a serious and sorry state, and we all have a cause to get worried. Our country is bedeviled by poverty, unemployment, and misery. The majority of Zimbabweans can no longer afford the basic necessities of life. Indeed, for many urban families, they do not know where their next meal is going to come from. Access to health has become a privilege for a few powerful and connected people. Our hospitals have been reduced to death traps. There is no medicine, no equipment, no manpower which is qualified to run the institutions. Many Zimbabweans are needlessly meeting their deaths as a result of this problem. The right to education, which is well enshrined in our constitution, has become a paper right. In 2024, 500,000 students were unable to go to school on account of poverty. This year, 840,000 students are unable to go to school on account of poverty. Is it not even ironic that for most teachers, they cannot afford to send their own children to school? The conditions of service for our workers, both in the private sector and in the public sector, are extremely poor. Adding to that, they are made to endure many hours during commuting to and from work. Our pensioners cannot live on the paltry sums that they are getting. As a party of the people, the MDC is on record of calling for the recalibration of these pensions so that they are above the poverty datum line. What is depressing for most Zimbabweans is to see day in, day out, their mineral resources being siphoned out by foreigners to benefit far-off lands. There is absolutely no corporate social responsibility from these foreign firms. Adding to that, given the unemployment situation in Zimbabwe, these foreign companies are importing cheap labor into Zimbabwe. Faced with this conundrum, the answer by Zanu PF is astounding, and their answer is to give a third term to their president and the parliament. Fortunately, this third-term agenda has been roundly rejected by the people of Zimbabwe across the political divide. It has exacerbated the international isolation of our country, and it is unacceptable. To that end, the MDC reiterates its calls that education must be free, health care must be free, maternity health must be free, young people and women must be given interest-free loans to start their own business. There must be equal access to credit to all farmers and entrepreneurs. The conditions of service of our workers must be such that their wages are competitive and above the poverty datum line. The integrity of our constitution must be respected, and no wanton amendment to the constitution must be allowed. There must be unconditional, genuine, and inclusive national dialogue to redress Zimbabwe's social, political, and economic conundrum. There must be respect for all the fundamental rights of all Zimbabwean people, and to that end, the persecution of journalists must stop. Zimbabweans must be allowed to exercise their freedom of expression and assembly in peace. And to that end, they must be allowed to peacefully demonstrate. We need electoral reforms in this country ahead of the 2028 elections. And these electoral reforms must guarantee the secrets of the vote, the security of the vote, and the security of the voter. Dear Zimbabweans, these rights are not going to come on a silver platter. As the Cuban hero Jose Marti says, rights are not asked for, they are demanded. They are not freely given, they are taken. The people of Zimbabwe must and shall claim their rights. It is our right to demonstrate if we are unhappy about the runnings of the government. It is our right to peaceably present petitions. To that extent, the MDC is going to lead the nation in demonstrating for the fundamental rights of the Zimbabwean people to be respected. It is going to demonstrate against the third term. It is going to demonstrate against the economic meltdown that has bedeviled our country. This government has failed. The government of President Mnangagwa has failed. And Zimbabweans regret having a government like this. Fortunately, 2028 is around the corner, and we must all put our shoulders on the block and fight for change. Change is coming. The change agent is there in the form of the MDC. I thank you.